let me go ahead and switch this up real quick. Yo, thank you guys for tuning in. JDMJ, J Ventures. Not sure what channel I'll be posting this on, but we're about to do some college work. And I already started working on this yesterday. However, my back was killing me a little bit, so I had to take a break. I ended up calling it yesterday, but I already have this assignment just about done. So let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. Just bear with me. Yep, just bear with me real quick. Just about to pull up the Pro Tools session that we were working on. And let me just pull up my other monitor. Ta-da. So yeah, like I said, I'm knocking out some college work. This was already week 3. Just had a couple of assignments to respond to. Looks like I did a couple things wrong here, but that's not bad. Almost an 80. Can't even complain. Can't even complain because I did pretty good. So this assignment was a little tricky too. Let's see. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Not bad. Nice. Okay. See how long is this video.
Here's the correct answers for editing loops with pickup notes. For example 1, give my regards to the Ember. Starts on the end of B3.
In my regards.
Okay, yeah. So I remember this assignment. Yeah, I ended up getting a couple of these wrong, but it's no problem. At the end of the day, not asking for perfection. Like I said, almost 80 is pretty damn good. So yeah, almost got a 90 for week 3, which is pretty damn good. Had a problem with this one assignment. I got almost a 70 on it. I wish I could have did better, but unfortunately there was only 9 questions, and my previous attempts I was having a hard time. Obviously, whichever gets the highest score is going to stick. We got a 91 on this here 14 question quiz, I think is what it was. So we knocked that out. So far I got an 85.9 in structure of music, and I can get almost a 90 if I get 100 on the rest of the assignments. So we did time correction the other day, which we knocked this out, which was not a very difficult assignment. And let's go into vocal tuning. So this is the assignment I was working on yesterday. So let me go ahead and pull up Pro Tools. I'm going to pull up the Pro Tools session right now. Oh no, did I just have my camera feed go out? I accidentally forgot to turn on my fan on the back of the camera, so believe it or not, I just had to fix that real quick because I had my video feed go down for a minute. So I'm not going to be too long on the live just because I have a couple of other things I want to do. But we're going to go ahead and pull up this Pro Tools session. And let me just pull these instructions over here because I really don't need them up on the monitor right this second. So we're going to pull up the vocal tuning session. Pull this over here. And I can keep my memory locations down here. And this one was going to be a little tricky just because I had a bunch of things to do. All right. In the meantime, I'm going to work on this assignment with my camera off just because I want to let the camera cool down. Actually, I forgot to turn on the fan. So my camera is actually a little hot, so I don't want to be doing any damage to it by overheating it. So we're going to go ahead and turn the camera off. I'm going to let the fan run for a few minutes, and I'll probably turn my camera back on. Yeah, I accidentally forgot to turn the fan on my camera. So, like I said, I'm gonna let it cool down, and then I'll probably turn my camera feed back on in a little bit. Anyways, though, this is the Pro Tools session pulled up, so we're gonna go ahead and play this.
Twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are.
Okay, so this is our reference track.
Twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are.
So I'm just gonna chop this piece by piece, just because I find that the easiest to do. Because there's a good chance that it's gonna need some modification on each of these spots. Actually, you know what I should do? Hold on. Let me just go ahead and undo these real quick. Instead of just doing this track, let's do it to all of them. So let me just select these real quick. We're going to click expand. And now we can chop from here. So we'll chop these two.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Okay. We'll chop these two. Actually, I can go back and I can chop all of them. So we can just chop here. We can pull down. Okay, we can chop right there. All right, and then we're gonna keep chopping these phrases. So this is a simple, vocal. So what I'm doing right now is I'm using, and let me pull it up actually, I'm using elastic properties is what it's referred to as. So elastic properties, I can manipulate the vocal. So for example, I'll just do it to this one right here.
How I wonder where you are. Twinkle.
Right, so what I can do is cents are the fine tuning. So there's 100 cents between up and down between a semitone, and a semitone is a half step on a keyboard. And then I can just either write in here, or I can pitch shift up, right? So we're gonna do +5 semitones. So that'll be up, or 4 semitones, so that'll be up 4 half steps
How I wonder
on the keyboard.
where you are.
Okay, and then for example, if I were to pitch shift down, you could hear the difference. So we're gonna do an extreme example. So we're gonna do -10 semitones. So -10 half steps on the keyboard.
How I wonder. How I wonder where you are. Twinkle, little star. I wonder where you are. Na 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 na.
Okay, so we're just gonna manipulate that back to 0. And like I said, we're just gonna select these right here. Click E to expand. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop the phrases. So.
How I wonder. How I.
Okay. So we're gonna chop these two. B to break. Here. Chop these, break. Chop these two, break. Chop these 4, break, and just so on and so forth. Just because I want to try to get this done as quickly as possible, so I'm not sitting here all night doing this. Okay, so we're gonna break here, break here, break here. Okay, so now we've got these chopped, and let's go ahead and zoom in, and let's come down a little bit more. There we go. Let's zoom out a little bit. So what I'm going to do is, here's our reference track up here. So we're not using any elastic properties. This reference track is what it's supposed to sound like.
Twinkle.
Okay, so that's how it's supposed to sound, and then I'm actually just going to select from right here because
Twinkle, 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 twinkle.
so one of these is really off. So I'm going to play the reference track just like 2 more times.
Twinkle, twinkle,
Okay.
twinkle, 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 twinkle.
Okay, that's much better.
Twinkle, 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 twinkle,
Okay, that's pretty damn close.
twinkle, 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 twinkle,
Okay, I think that's pretty good.
twinkle, twinkle,
Then this needs to come up a little bit.
twinkle, twinkle, twinkle,
Then let's listen to these two together because we got the left and the right.
twinkle, twinkle,
Okay. We'll listen with the reference track.
twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.
All right, I think that sounds pretty good. Now we've got these 4, so these 4 are going to be different, so I'm manipulating them individually. So this one that I've got selected, and then the 3 beneath it, this one, and this one, for all 4 of them. We've got 2 more for the top, for these top 2 tracks right here. 4 more followed by 2, 4 followed by 2, 4, 4 more, 4 more, and then 4 more. So, and then I've got 11. So I've got one more track one more example to do after this, and then this one apparently has no reference. So we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. So let me go ahead and listen to the reference track, see what it's supposed to sound like for this section.
Little star, little star,
Okay. Come back down here.
little star.
So this is a little high to me, so I'm going to pitch this down. Probably like, I don't know, 45 cents.
Little star,
See, that's much better. Listen to that with the reference.
little star,
See, like that's spot on to me.
little star,
Okay. Then we're going to do right.
little star,
So this is also high, so I'm going to bring this down. Let's bring it down like the same amount. Let's just see how it sounds.
little star, 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 little star,
All right, I think that's pretty damn close.
little star,
Sounds pretty equivalent. We'll listen with the reference track now.
little star,
Okay. That's pretty good.
little star, little star,
Okay. Listen to the reference track again. We'll move on to these other 2, which are down here.
little star,
5 and 6.
little star,
Okay. Move down here.
little star,
Oops, forgot to solo it.
little star.
Okay, this is super up there, so I'm going to bring it down 1 semitone just because I want to see how it sounds.
Little star,
Okay, that might be a little bit too much, so let's go ahead and bring this up. Actually, let's try 2.
little star, little star,
Little star, little star, little
little star, little star, little star,
Okay. Let's listen to the reference again.
Little star,
Go ahead and solo that.
little star,
I think it's still a little high, so I'm just going to pitch it down a little bit more. So for reference, once again, the pitch shift semitones here. So this is going to be up entire, I'm sorry, not entire, half step. So this would be a half step on the keyboard, aka one of the white keys. So if I'm just going to pitch it up so you guys can hear it, I'm going to do it dramatically so you can hear the difference. Okay, so that's +7 semitones, and then we'll go down -7 so you can hear the difference.
Little star.
So the semitone, right, this value I'm manipulating is one white key, aka a half step on the keyboard. And then these cents over here are the +99 to -99 between a semitone. So if I go +99 up, one more cent would be an entire semitone. Same with if I went -99 cents, it would be almost one -1 semitone, like this. The only difference is 1 cent. So that's just an example of what I'm actually doing. So I'm using elastic properties with a polyphonic insert on the track, as you can see right here, right? Same with this one, and we're just manipulating the pitch. So this is our reference track. This is what it's supposed to sound like, and then this is what it does sound like.
little star,
Also, I know this is a little bit boring, not necessarily the same type of tracks or things that I usually work on or want to be working on, but this is college work at the end of the day. I need to do it, so might as well jump on live. It gives me something to do. Also, I'm going to go ahead and turn my face cam on because my camera's been cooling off for a little bit. And if I need to, I can always pop the green screen back up. Which, you know what? I will do that real quick. All right. And let's turn on the green screen light. That we got a good key. Cool. So yeah, that's what I'm working on currently. So the reason I chopped these all into a bunch of sections is because it's easier for me to correct the pitch shift on a track by track basis instead of just trying to manipulate the whole entire section or one section on individually, track by track. So that's what I'm working on.
little star, little star,
So this is a little high.
little star,
So personally, I want this down.
little star, little star, little star, little star, little star, little star,
I think that's pretty good.
little star, little star, little star.
That's pretty good. Okay, we're just gonna keep moving. Not gonna get hung up on any of these.
How I wonder, 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 how I wonder,
Okay, that's pretty good.
how I wonder, how I wonder.
Okay, let's move on to the right. So these are stereo, so this is going to be the left side. That's why I hear it only in my left headphone or out of the left speaker when I've got it soloed. Same with this part of the track is going to be the right side of the stereo mix. So this is coming out of the right ear of my headphone or the right studio monitor. So I already just manipulated this one here on the left track. So I'm going by each part of the phrase, each part of the vocal, and chopping it so that it sounds like this reference track here. So right now I'll just solo the reference track. This is what it's supposed to sound like.
Twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. Twinkle, little star, I walk
And it's easier to mute the music reference track. It's there just to assist, but I like to mute it and just solo the reference track. That way I know what it's supposed to sound like, and that's currently what I am working on. So I'm going, basically I've chopped these up because there's a couple of portions like right here where she drops her pitch. Where is it?
Twinkle, little star.
Right there, little star. So basically I might end up coming in here, not on the reference track, but on the track below. I'll probably come in here before she drops her pitch, and then I'll break this into its own segment. That way I can pitch this section down independently of the rest of the phrase. So that's why I've got all of these chops. So this is a section, you know, like all these four being a section right here, these four. And let's just double check. Manipulated this one. All right, so we're on this track right here of the right.
Little star.
So let's just listen to the reference track.
Little star.
And we're gonna listen to the right of the stereo mix.
Little star.
So I still need to take this down.
Little star. Little star. Little star.
All right, so now this is what it sounds like.
Little star. Little star. Little star.
Still sounds like it's.
Little star. Little star.
All right, I think that's pretty good. Like I said, I'm not gonna spend 5 hours doing this one vocal. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to get it somewhat close. So that's pretty good. And then we'll listen to it with the left track.
Little star.
Pretty damn good, not bad. We're gonna keep moving. Let's move on to here.
How I wonder, 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 how I wonder.
All right, I think this is pretty good. I might, yep, because I already did manipulate this one. So I used pitch shift elastic properties to bring this up 28 cents. So almost a quarter, a little over a quarter of a semitone. Because remember, one semitone would be plus 100 cents or minus 100 cents up, pushing up the pitch, right? Up semitones, or down plus positive up, and then negative would be bringing down the pitch, negative semitones, right? So let's go ahead and play this one right here.
How I wonder,
Amplify solo it.
how I wonder, how I wonder, how I wonder, how I wonder.
I think that's pretty good. Let's just listen to it real quick. Let's listen to the reference.
How I wonder, how I wonder, how I wonder,
So I actually have to bring this down a little bit. So let's do like 20, minus 20.
how I wonder.
That's pretty good. And we're going to keep moving on. So let's listen to the reference track real quick for this section.
Where you are,
Okay, now we'll listen to the left side of the stereo mix.
where you are,
So that's pretty good. That's not bad. I think I'm going to bring it down a little bit.
where you are,
That R is kind of like, she kind of like changes her pitch from the where you to R section. So I'm just manipulating that with the elastic audio.
where you are, where you are, where you are, where you are. Where you, 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 where you,
Where you, where you, where you,
where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you, where you.
Okay, like I said, I'm not gonna take forever doing this, so I'm just gonna keep moving. I'm just gonna bring this down one semitone. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's keep moving. Let's go to the left side. Okay, that's pretty good. Here. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's listen to this part.
Twinkle, 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 twinkle.
Okay, pretty good. Let's take that crossfade out real quick.
Little star, little star, little star, little star, little star, little star.
Okay. Oops, I actually did not mean to do that. I meant to do that to this track.
Little star, little star, little star, little star,
Okay, not bad.
little star,
Okay, this is definitely high. This has got to come down.
little star, little star, little star,
Okay, let's listen to the reference.
little star,
Okay, keep going.
little star,
This is definitely high. This has got to come down like super, almost a semitone.
little star, little star, little star,
Okay, let's just keep going.
little star,
This is, no, I'm just going to bring this down a semitone.
little star, little
Why is this so low?
star, little star.
That's weird. That is super quiet. It's all good though. Listen to the reference track again. Oh, shit.
Little star, little star, little star, little star.
Sounds pretty good. Okay, let's move on.
I wonder, 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 I wonder
Okay.
where you are,
Let's listen to that reference track real quick.
where you are, na 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 na, where you are, na 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 na, where
Okay, let's keep moving.
Where you are, na 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 na. Where you are, where you are, where you are, where you are, na 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 na. Where you are, where you are, where you are, na 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 na. Where you are, na 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 na. Where you are, na 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 na. Where you are.
Try to bring this down. I almost want to bring it down like 2 semitones up there.
Where you are, na na na.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it down 1 semitone, and then we're gonna mess with the sense from there.
Where you are, na 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 na. Where you are, na. Where you are, where you are, where you are, na 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 na. Where you are, where you are, where you are, na na na. Where you are, na. Where you are, na 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 na. Where you are, na 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 na. Where you are, na na na. Where you are.
Okay. I'm gonna keep moving because, like I said, I'm not getting hung up on this for hours. I already worked on this assignment for probably 2 hours yesterday, so trying to just keep breezing through this, knock it out. I'm gonna grab another water real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, cool. So we got one more example to do. I'm just gonna try to breeze through this as quickly as I can.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay, I already manipulated these.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay, this has got to come down.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay. Just keep breezing through.
yeah, 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 na 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 na.
Okay.
Na 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 na.
Okay.
Yeah. Eh. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay.
Twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. Twinkle, little star, I wonder where you are. Na 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 na, yeah. Na 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 na, eh. Twinkle, little star.
Oh man,
Twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are. Twinkle, little star, I wonder where you are. Na 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 na, yeah. Na 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 na, yeah. Little star.
Okay.
One house for summer and one house for spring. One house for winter, steady through the trees. One house for summer and one house for spring. One house for winter. See the city through the trees from the rooftop balconies. One house for summer and one house for spring. One house for winter. See the city through the trees from the rooftop balconies. One house for summer and one house for spring. One house for summer and one house for spring. One house for winter. See the city through the trees from the rooftop balconies. One house for summer and one house for spring. One house for summer. Summer, 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 for summer and one house for spring. One house for winter. One house for winter. Four, 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 four. One house for winter. See the city through the trees. Trees, trees, trees. From the tree, trees, 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 trees. From the rooftop balconies, from the rooftop balconies, from the rooftop balconies, from the rooftop balconies. One house for summer and one house for spring. One house for summer. One house for summer and one. Rooftop balcony, the rooftop balconies, the rooftop balcony, rooftop balconies, the rooftop balconies, rooftop balconies, rooftop balconies, rooftop balcony. Through the trees, through the trees, through the trees, through the trees, through the tree. City, 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 city.
Cities, 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 cities. For winter, city. For winter, for winter, for winter, for winter. One house, one house. House for when one house, one house, and one house for spring, one house for spring, and one house for spring, and one for summer, for summer, for summer, for summer, for summer. One house, 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 one house.
One house, one house, one house for summer, and one house for spring. One house for winter. See the city through the trees from the rooftop balconies.
Okay, all right. That seems to be pretty good. So that's gonna be our whole project right there. And we're gonna bring this out. Okay. Take a screenshot of your finished session. Okay. All right. We're gonna go ahead and save. We're gonna go ahead and close this session. And I can quit Pro Tools because I don't need it right this second. And that's gonna make this session disappear. All right. So I did all of the tuning drills, which is the first part of this assignment. We already watched this video yesterday. And now we've got to make a post. So Okay. All right, so we're going to write a couple things in here, and I've got my response post that I wrote out. Oh, I just realized I gotta take a better screenshot of that session. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna just zoom out a little bit here. Zoom out a little bit there. Back in once more. That should be good right there. Is that what that example is supposed to look like? Yeah. Okay. I don't know how to show this whole list though. That's a thing I don't know how to do. I don't know how to show the entire clips list, but whatever. Shouldn't be a big deal. Then we're gonna do Shift Command 4. Perfect. That's a much better screenshot. The first one I took was not good enough. All right, so I'm gonna close out Pro Tools. Okay. Okay. So we got our, let's just double check. So, okay, take a screenshot of your finished session. Cool. And then let's see, one post required, one reply required. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do our post and our reply real quick. What did I just download? Oh, I don't need that again. Sorry, I'll delete it later. Okay, so we're gonna post this in here. Okay. So our response post is just about done. We're gonna take the image that we got here. All right, cool. So we're gonna use this one. Just gonna drag and drop this in. Right, 8:10. Yeah, I took this a couple minutes ago. We're gonna quick insert. Awesome. All right, we are done with this assignment. And I can also make a response post to this student here and have this post or this assignment completely done. Let's see if constructively and insightfully to a classmate's first post. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see if I get any more recommendations. There we go. Cool. All right. that assignment is now done. One response, one post, and one response. So we got our post, we got our reply here. So we can now go and close out this tab and move on to the next assignment, which is the last one of the week, or well, week 4 that is. We downloaded this. Excuse me. So we got this. Okay, we got our overdub, bass mic overdub. We got the week 4 challenge track order. We got the track renaming, and we got the bass DI overdub. Okay, cool. We got everything there. Awesome. Week 4 challenge. So it says this assignment involves all the, oh, okay, we already downloaded that. Okay. This final assignment challenges you to prepare a session based on ideas you've worked on this month. You'll download 24 tracks and import them into a Pro Tools session. Replace a couple of tracks with the producer's overdubs and organize the tracks according to the mixer's specifications. You'll tempo map the song and chart its form. There's a part that needs time correction and another that needs tuning. Finally, you'll create a more radio-friendly version by editing out any extended organ solo. There's even a chance for a little extra credit, very little, but every point counts, right? It's essential that you follow the instructions carefully and that you be very precise. You'll have better luck doing these tasks in order. In particular, you'll need to do the section of instructions marked tempo map and markers in order, or weird things can happen. If you need more step-by-step detail, especially on the time and correction and tuning steps, feel free to refer back to prior assignments. The assignment may take you a while, so be sure to save your work regularly so don't lose any of the time and effort you've invested in it. Okay. Producer's overdubs. When your Joyride tracks are done downloading, download these tracks that the producer overdubbed after the primary sessions. There are also 2 documents with the mix engineer's preferences for track naming and track order. Okay. It says create a 24-bit 48 kilohertz Pro Tools session name, last name, first name, _challenge. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Let's open up Pro Tools and let me just bring this over to my second monitor. We're going to open up Pro Tools. We're going to make our session. _challenge. Okay. All right, so it's gonna be 24-bit, 48 kilohertz. Okay, create. Cool. So we'll open up this session, and now we're gonna start importing these tracks. So bear with me real quick. Let me go ahead and import these tracks. All right. Okay. So we're going to go to import. I think it's going to be audio. We'll see. Okay. All right, so it says use add all to avoiding duplicating that many files. Show options, add all. Oops. Okay, so we got these tracks in here that we're importing. Just gonna go ahead and click open. And these are gonna be new tracks. There we go. All of our tracks just populated the session. And just give it a minute. Okay. Alright, this is a little loud, so here in the mix window, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down a little bit. I'm gonna close the clips list because I don't need it open. Same with the tracks list, I don't need that open. And then let's pull up the instructions. Okay, use add all to avoid duplicating that many files. Import the files to new tracks. Rename the tracks according to the track renaming list. Okay. All right, so we need to move this kick in up. So we've got a track order. Is that why it's being weird? Why is it being weird? It's not letting me move these tracks around. Let me resize it. I don't need to resize it though. It's kind of weird. Let's just figure this out real quick. That's weird. That's how I'm doing it, and it's supposed to work. I don't understand why these are all selected though. Why are they all selected? Just don't understand that. Okay. Here's what we can do. And that doesn't work either. What the hell is going on? Supposed to be able to right click it. And no, can't move it. What the fuck? No joke. Yeah, look at that. I really can't move it. That was it. I don't know what the fuck that was, but that was it. Link track and edit selection. Okay, so we need kick in, kick out. Snare bottom. Okay, then I'm gonna probably color coordinate these. We got snare bottom, snare top. We need O. What is the O? Assuming that's gonna be this drums overhead. Yeah, that's gonna be drums overhead. Okay, so we'll move this up. Kick in, kick out, snare bottom, snare top, overhead, tom 1, 2, 3, and then floor tom. Okay, so I'm just going to select these 4 guys, move them up. It's right here. Drums tom 1, tom 2, tom 3, tom 4. I need the drums chamber. Bass DI, which is here. Bass mic. We got bass DI, bass mic, guitar AK47, guitar M81. Okay. Hammond bottom, Hammond top, Moog, Nord, right? We got the Yamaha, followed by the Vocal 1. Okay. How many tracks there are there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Okay. All right, so these are roughly in order. I just need to mess with some of these guys down here. Yep. So these 5, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Well, regardless, for the most part, these are already pretty organized the way they need to be. I'm going to rename these next. So it says rename the tracks according to the track renaming list, and rearrange the tracks according to the track order list. Make the unknown drums track inactive. Okay. So I'm going to pop this out of full screen. We're just gonna resize it real quick. And let me go ahead and adjust my chair so I can get a little lean back going. Okay. All right, so here is our track renaming. And then over here on the other side, I'm going to drag in my track order. We got track order, track renaming, right? And then here we can just resize this because I don't need this to be that boy. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. All right. So create a 24-bit, 48 kilohertz session. We already did that. Unzip the primary files or primary Joyride tracks and import them into Pro Tools. Use add all. Import the files to new tracks. Rename the tracks according to the track renaming list. So we're going to do that real quick. Top down. Rename. I can just drag this back over here. And what I'm going to do to make this a little easier, even though they're out of order right now, I'm just going to go in order. All right, bass DI is going to be a no change. Bass mic 647. Okay, we're going to just start renaming these tracks to make this easier. It's going to be drum chamber. All right, drums kick in, which is going to be our top one here. Name this just to simply kick in. We're going to rename this to kick out. right, so we got kick in, kick out, drums overhead, which is simply going to be OH. This is simply going to be snare bottom. This is going to be snare top. All right, we got tom 1, tom 2. This is going to be tom 3 right here. Just keep renaming these. Floor tom. Rename the tracks. So I'm assuming that's what they mean. I mean, maybe if I need to, I can just move it over to here as well. Okay. Okay. We'll just keep going. Okay. Just keep renaming these tracks. Moog bass. All right, so we're gonna hide, make the unknown drums track inactive. Okay, so we're just gonna make it inactive. And then the track order, this is gonna go all the way down to the bottom. And now we can pick up where we left off. Okay, we got our kick in, kick out, snare bottom, snare top, overhead, tom 1, 2, 3, floor tom. Right, we got our drum chamber, bass DI, bass mic, AK-47 guitar, M81 guitar, Hammond bottom is gonna go up, Hammond top is gonna go up. So we got Hammond bottom, Hammond top. And then we got the Moog bass and the Nord clav up next. By the Yamaha. The lead vocal. BG high and doubles. BG mid. And then tenor sax and unknown drums. Okay, so that's done. So we'll just go ahead and press Command S. Go ahead and save our session. Okay. Okay. All right, I can close those out because we did that part of the assignment. Let's go ahead. All right, we did the track renaming, we did the track order. Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's 3 overdubs. Let me not forget that. So let's go ahead and pop up that naming and the track order. Okay, so we got these 2 here. Okay. Rearrange the tracks according to the track order list you downloaded with the overdub files. Okay, we got the BG high overdub, bass mic overdub, and bass DI overdub. Okay. Bass and vocal overdub. Okay. So these are where we're gonna import these. Okay, for those that don't know, I'm taking a look at the instructions for this here assignment right here. So we've got our week 4 challenge assignment, which I was reading through before. So we downloaded these tracks. We downloaded this one with the link, imported them, set up our session. So we're done with this section. Okay. And then now we're about to move on to song chart and section markers. Let's start by listening to the song several times all the way through, learn the form and count sections. Says be sure to complete the song chart using memory location markers first before moving on to your tempo map. Remember to set each memory location marker to absolute reference. Don't forget to include bar counts with each memory location. Pretty easy. Sections that are essentially the same musically should share a name. Being consistent is critical. In addition to the more common names such as verse, chorus, and intro, useful names include bridge, interlude, instrumental, organ solo, guitar solo. Don't call any section a hook. The term means too many different things to different people to be useful in this context. Okay, so we're going to do the song chart and section markers now. So I'm going to listen through this a couple of times just to get a reference of how it sounds. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some color coding real quick. So we're going to make our drums nice red. Just double check. That's my car going off.
Not my car.
Okay, we're back. go ahead and let this play for a minute. What I'm gonna do real quick before I make a sandwich is I'm gonna. All right, guitar is gonna be green. Bass is gonna be blue. Keys are gonna be purple. And then we can make the vocal darker blue. And then the tenor sax can be yellow or orange. Cool. So now we get things a little bit more color coded. Two, three, four, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 11, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4.
She
She stayed.
Well, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go ahead and end the live here in a moment because I did quite a bit of work and not only this track set up, but the previous assignments done. So I'm going to go ahead and make something to eat and take a break because it's about 9:30 now. But thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Anybody who was someone intrigued by what I was getting done. But yeah, I'm going to rock and roll for now. I'll probably work on this a little bit. Tempo mapping it. And then if I don't come back on tonight, I'll be back rocking and rolling tomorrow. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, like, drop a comment if you found something